Today I'll show you how I build my DIY hydroponic system. Let's get started. My goal is to show you how to build a Kratky hydroponic system that's designed for minimal work and maximum yield. If you're new to hydroponics, Kratky is one of the simplest methods you can try. It's completely passive, which means there's no pumps, no complicated plumbing, and very little maintenance. The idea behind the Kratky method is simple but clever. The plant's roots are divided into two zones. Half of the roots hang in the water to get oxygen, while the other half sit in the nutrient solution to drink and absorb nutrients. This balance allows your plants to grow healthy and strong without the need for pumps or constant monitoring, making it perfect for beginners or anyone looking for an easy, low-maintenance hydroponics setup. The great thing about using hydroponics is that you can grow vertically, which lets you make the most out of even a small space. That's why starting with a solid rack is important. This 50-inch vertical storage rack is the perfect foundation for our setup. I really like this specific rack because it doesn't require any tools to assemble, and the shelves can be adjusted easily depending on the type of plants you are growing and how close your grow lights need to be. Each level on the rack gives you about 12 inches of vertical space from the base to the top, which makes it ideal for compact crops like lettuce, exactly what I'll be planting in this video. The wire shelves also makes it super easy to attach your grow lights using clips or zip ties, so you don't need any special equipment. Speaking of lighting, let's talk about the grow lights I chose for this system and why they are a great fit for beginners. I decided to go with the Barina T5 LED grow lights because they don't produce too much heat. That's really important for beginners, since cooler lights allow your plants to grow much closer to the bulbs without risking tip burn. Plus, because they are LED, they are very energy efficient and won't spike your electricity bill. For this setup, I installed 4 lights on each level of the rack. That number comes from calculating how much light lettuce actually needs to grow well indoors. If you want a deeper explanation, I'll link a video in the description where I break down how I came up with those light requirements step by step. Another reason I like these lights is that they can be easily daisy chained together, meaning you can connect multiple lights so they all turn on with a single switch. For my system, I prefer to keep the bottom set of lights on one switch and the top set on another. This gives me more control and makes it easier to adjust the lighting depending on the plants I'm growing. Now that we have the lights and rack set up, it's time to choose the container that will hold our hydroponic nutrient solution. For this build, I decided to use these 4-inch deep stainless steel hotel pans. You can use plastic containers for hydroponics, but since these trays will be sitting directly under grow lights and exposed to some heat, I wanted to avoid using too much plastic. Stainless steel gives me a bit more peace of mind. These hotel pans are perfect for a few reasons. They are lightweight, durable, and extremely easy to clean, which is great when you're changing nutrients or resetting your system. Another bonus is that they fit perfectly on the rack, almost like they were made for it. With the pans in place, my lettuce will have about 8 inches of vertical space to grow, which is more than enough for most leafy greens. So for this part, I could definitely use some suggestions from all of you in the comments if you know a better alternative, but for now, I'm using wooden pieces as the cover for my hydroponic trays. I cut each piece of wood to the exact size of the container, then use a 3-inch drill bit to make the holes for the net pots, which is where the plants will sit. The nice thing about doing it this way is that I can customize the cover depending on what I'm growing. For example, if I want to grow spinach instead of lettuce, I could probably fit around 10 spinach plants in the same area. All I need to do is swap out the wooden cover with one that has more holes, and then I'm ready to start planting spinach. It's a simple system, but it gives you a lot of flexibility, perfect for beginners who want to experiment with different crops. I mentioned them briefly earlier, but net pots are the small, flexible plastic containers that hold each plant in place. For this setup, I'm using 3-inch net pots because they fit perfectly in the holes on the cover I made. These pots have holes along the sides and at the bottom, which allow the plant's roots to grow through and reach the nutrient solution below. With everything now set up, let's take this outside, mix up our hydroponic solution, and get these seedlings planted. My favorite hydroponic nutrient mix is this Big Grow hydroponic solution. It's basically a concentrated blend of all the essential minerals that plants need to grow strong and healthy. What makes it different from regular fertilizer is that the nutrients are in their raw, instantly available form. That means the plants can absorb them right away without needing soil microbes to break anything down first. Perfect for a hydroponic setup. For this system, we're using 2 gallons of water, so we'll only need to mix in 4 teaspoons of the nutrient solution. That's it. This single batch will provide all the nutrients these lettuce plants need for their entire life cycle. Just make sure to stir or shake the water well so everything is mixed evenly before you start planting. With everything ready to go, it's finally time to start planting. The grow medium, basically the material your seeds will grow in, is a highly debated topic in the hydroponic community. After trying a few different options, I've transitioned from using straight perlite to a mix of 50% cocoa core and 30% perlite. Cocoa core is amazing because it holds onto moisture extremely well, which keeps the seedlings consistently hydrated. The perlite adds just the right amount of airflow and drainage, helping the roots breathe and preventing them from staying too wet. This bag of cocoa core is pretty massive, but I grabbed it on a great Cyber Monday deal, so it's gonna last me a long time. The reason I chose this product is because it's eco-friendly and the cocoa core is triple washed. That's really important because some grow medians can affect the pH of your water if they still contain leftover salts or minerals from processing. Starting with a clean, well-washed medium helps make sure your plants stay healthy and your hydroponic system runs smoothly. Getting your seedlings ready for hydroponics is almost the same as starting seedlings for a regular garden. All you need to do is fill each net pot with your cocoa core and perlite mix, making sure the medium covers all the holes around the pot. This is important because if light reaches the nutrient solution through the sides, algae can start to grow. When algae blooms, it steals nutrients from the water before your plants can use them. So covering those holes helps prevent that. Once all your net pots are filled, it's time to grab your lettuce seedlings. I'm using Butter Crunch lettuce because it's one of my absolute favorites. It grows quickly, tastes great, and does really well in hydroponics. One of the best things about hydroponic growing is that plants don't need to wait for nutrients to be broken down in the soil. They absorb everything instantly. Because of that, plants often grow around 25% faster than they do in traditional garden. So even though Butter Crunch is normally a 50-day crop, in this system, we're probably looking at closer to 37 days until harvest. With the seedlings planted, the next step is to soak the grow medium with water. I like to do this before placing the net pots in the hydroponic system because it gives the cocoa core a chance to fully absorb the moisture. Thanks to its incredible water retention, this is usually the only time you'll need to manually water the cocoa core for the entire growth. Once everything is nicely soaked, I place the net pots back into the container. As I lift them up, you can see that the bottoms of the net pots are just barely touching the water, almost like they're kissing the surface. This is exactly what we want. As soon as the seedlings' roots poke through the bottom of the net pot, they'll immediately have access to the nutrient solution below. Now, all that's left to do is slide the system back under the grow lights, and we're officially all set. I like to run my grow lights for about 12 hours a day, which mimics natural sunlight. If you want to make life easier, I highly recommend using a smart outlet. You can program it directly from your phone so the lights turn on and off automatically every day. If you ever notice the cocoa core starting to dry out, don't worry. You can lightly water the top with some pre-mixed nutrient solution until the seedlings' roots reach the water below. After that, it's mostly set it and forget it. Your plants will do the rest. In just over a month, you'll be harvesting fresh, homegrown lettuce straight from your hydroponic system. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit subscribe, and as always, happy growing.